Welcome to Big Ego Women Podcast.
I'm Cassia, I'm a therapist, and this beautiful lady here is
Nakaya Milan, and I own a wig business.
Our first topic is going through your man's phone. Would you go through your man's phone? Why would we? Why would we not? What's your take?
Well, my take is I don't feel the need to go through my partner's phone. Like, you shouldn't be in a relationship if you don't trust your partner. Why are you going through his phone? That's his phone. Like, some women can't sleep at night without going through their partner's phone. If you're that woman, then you should not be with the man, period.
Yeah, 100%. I couldn't agree more. I mean, it's a trust thing, right? If you want to go through your partner's phone and maybe something, or your intuition, or maybe you have trust issues, then maybe you should work on yourself, or maybe you shouldn't be with your partner.
Yeah.
And plus, you could find things that maybe you would take the wrong take on.
Yeah, and we do that as
Exactly.
women. I think anyone's partner will do that. Like, someone could put, like a heart emoji to something so small. They're sending you heart emojis. Why they're sending you heart emojis?
They're turned on by this picture.
Yeah, like, they sent you a peach. They're talking about your ass. Like, it could be something so small. I like peaches, but we're going to take it in the wrong way.
Even, like, they could have a naked photo of a woman, but actually it could be a group chat thing where someone sent it through.
And it's gone in the camera roll.
It's gone into the camera roll, and now you think this man is cheating on you, but nope.
Yeah, and you know, us women, we do story time. We do a whole story time in our heads. The whole story is planned out. He is doing X, Y, Z. That is it. We're not trying to hear the rest of it. Yeah. We've done a whole story time. We've put the story time on him. This is what you've done, and it might not be the case. So what's the point?
And also, thoughts become your reality. So if you're going to portray something into the universe, it might actually happen.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's another thing.
Yeah.
Has a man ever given you a reason to say, I might need to check your phone?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Every time I've had a feeling where I thought, okay, I need to check this guy's phone, I just end the relationship because I feel like my intuition doesn't lie.
Yeah.
And then it ends up being truthful because I end up finding out later on somehow the universe will just throw the answers at me.
It's
like,
true.
I was right. I didn't need to check the phone.
Yeah. No, I haven't felt like going through the phone. I just confront.
Yeah.
I feel like this. I dreamt this. This is what is happening. This is what you've done. Tell me, am I lying? And then deny.
They'll say, yeah, you're lying.
Yeah, you're lying. And then, you know, a few months later, it all comes out, oh, okay, so I was right. This is what was going on. Like, I've never really felt the need to go through the phone.
I mean, I don't... It's not like...
No, because you can't control that.
Yeah, I know. It's not like, babe, oh my God.
Yeah, and
like,
they will take it in the wrong way.
Yeah,
Regardless, they'll take it in the wrong way. Like, oh, yeah, this guy sent me this today. Like, what am I getting out of that? Just, you know how to deal with it accordingly. You either entertain it or you ignore it.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't, like, hide it or anything, but it's not like a conversation topic I would pick up. Like, if you get with me, you know I'm spicy ricey, right? So you're not going to just think I'm getting something. Like, you know, there's going to be something, but again, trust.
Yeah, it's trust.
And as for them, if there's a woman that's persistently sending them heart emojis and he says that same excuse, well, it's nothing really, just that someone just sending me compliments. Are you okay with that?
No, bitch, get black.
Oh.
She get black.
No, I know my man is sexy, so you better get them heart emojis. And I think it's how he responds, in my opinion.
And it's vice versa, though. That's what we were saying, like, with the women and the men. It's how we respond, our take on it. Like, you have to have respect in your relationship.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, so, Cassia, what are your views on public relationships? Do you think it will work out, or do you think it's a bad decision to make your relationship public? And what are your reasons?
Oh, this is a hard one. I mean, being in the public eye is always difficult. I feel like because once you get there, it's like everyone thinks that maybe they're not good enough to approach you. Then you're left with the big egos or the other people. And then, I don't know, it's difficult.
No, so like your relationship, would you, so say you're in a relationship, would you post your relationship online, or do you think it's best to keep it private?
I don't know. Like, I believe that energies, like, people can wish you bad, but I feel like if it's real, if it's true, then nothing's going to come in the way. If God made it happen, then nothing's going to come in that way. Nothing's going to harm that relationship.
Right, yeah.
But it's a difficult...
Yeah, I agree.
What do you think?
I'm a public person. You know, I post everything. I don't even mean to half the time. I just post. So, like, I have nothing to hide, so I will post my partner. It depends on the foundation of your relationship. Like, if you have a strong foundation, nothing what anyone says, like, if you trust your partner, no woman needs to come to you as a woman and come and be oh yeah, I can come to you as a woman. You know your man.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? Like, obviously they could be doing something. We're not going to vouch for men 100% and be like, oh, you're not doing nothing. No, I trust you. But you will know if you can trust your partner. Women, we have our gut. Yeah? So if you can trust your partner, that's it. Like, it's not... Do you know what I mean? Like,
there is judge, but...
There's judge! Yeah, no, there is judge. But to me, like, I'm happy posting my partner.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care what anyone else has to say. Like, they can come and message me, I done whatever. We live together, babes. I can tell you what he had on today, like, when he left the house. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but then it's true. You never know what they do when you go out. So you can't vouch like that. But I'm just saying, like, me, personally, I have no issues posting my relationship. I trust him. That's it.
Trust. It
trust.
always comes down to the trust.
Yeah.
That's the foundation of a relationship, I suppose.
Yeah.
What are your kind of, what about people expecting you guys to be kind of couple goals and you're going through things and you still have to post and
yeah, that's the thing. So, you know, like, the couple goals thing is like such a big thing now. Do you know what? On my Instagram, people like our pictures, me and my partner's pictures, more than they like my own pictures by myself. I could post the sexiest picture. It will get the smallest likes, but then I post a picture of me and him. Everyone's la, comment, oh, you guys are so cute. Like, it's a thing now, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? So,
yeah, 100%. I feel like people don't post failures either way, whether it's a relationship or not. You just don't post what you failed on or what you're going through, unfortunately. That is just the fakeness of internet.
Yeah, because why?
Yeah, well.
Why? Okay, we broke up today. Yeah, because he said XYZ. Like, it's between you and your... Okay, so people will be like, you know, like public relationships, like celebrities and stuff. So it's like a thing where they'll put everything else out there, but the minute something goes bad and it leaks, oh, you're in my business. But you guys are in the public eye. You have put yourself in a position for people to ask you these questions, like for people to feel like they have the right to be in your business. Why did you guys break up? Oh my God, you cheated. You done this, you done that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so it's different.
How do you feel about music and social media influence on women and this sort of like generation on women?
So me myself is influenced, I won't lie. So I'll be singing whap 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 in the car. You know, what do you mean, like on dressing, how we dress and stuff? Yeah, like everything is very over sexualized now. Like we have the BBLs, like we have the sexy dress, everything is out. And it's like, it's trend now because we see Megan Thee Stallion doing it, we see Cardi doing it. So I think, like, if I had a daughter, I can only say, like, if I had a daughter, because obviously you hold your kids close to your heart. Like, you can speak for yourself, I would be singing WAP. But if my daughter was there in the club singing WAP, huh? WAP where? What is WAP? Why are you singing WAP? Do you know what I mean? You have to, like, put yourself in a different position because people will look at it like, oh, our kids are being influenced by these people. Do you get what I mean? So if I had a daughter, I would not want her to be listening to Cardi B and all of these people because they do have a big influence. Like, come on, young girls these days, you know, like they're going to school with eyelashes, lace frontal, like Brazilian hair. When I was in school, I was there wearing Premium Now wave. Like, do you know, I was wearing Premium Now, a little ponytail and a slick, using a whole tub of gel to slick down my hair. And these girls...
pencil eyebrows.
Yeah, the pencil eyebrows. And then now these girls nowadays are going to school with a full-blown lace frontal wig, like £600 wig. Where are you getting the money from to even, like, do you know what I mean? Like, they're too forward, they're too grown. And I do personally feel like music has a big influence on it. Like, the whole American culture, like, it's a big influence on us.
100%. I mean, as myself, I used to be a drill fanatic and I used to even, like, listen to drill in the bathtub when I'm relaxing with my candles. That's how bad it was.
With the candles, not drill, with the candles.
And like, I just remember I was very like on that masculine energy sort of thing. So like my ego would be so big. I would always get into like arguments and fights and stuff. And the thing is, like, I wasn't even attempting to fight. It's just the energy around me that I had is like, it was
Yeah.
like
Aggressive.
bringing it all to me. Yeah. And I feel like as well, like say, what are they called? The big city girls, what are they?
City girls.
City girls.
Yeah.
That's it. I feel like they have a lot of masculine energy because they talk
It's like
about
boss bitch energy. I'm a
Yeah.
boss bitch. You're a boss with what employees are you a boss? Which employees do you have that make you a boss? This is another thing. Everyone, I'm a boss bitch. Like, you go on Instagram and create one business and you're a boss bitch. Like, what made you the boss?
Yeah, but like no, seriously, like they talk about all these feminine things, but actually they have so much masculine energy. It's all about the big egos, the confidence. It's too much. Like everyone has the masculine and feminine energy, and it should be balanced.
Yeah.
But they're just continue blowing it up, and I feel like it's because of this women and men war that has been going on forever.
Yeah.
Like, oh, men can do this, women can't do that. Men can
that's
do
true.
this. So now they've come out and they say, yeah, we could
do the same. Yeah.
But now look what that's created. You know, like it's created like terror in the streets. Like men are getting used, men are getting treated like women.
Facts.
Men have been saved as food.
Yeah.
Men is being saved as taxis. Men are getting treated wild right now, and I feel like it's just
the streets are cold.
It's too much now. It's too much. I feel like people should just calm down, realign themselves, and just be happy. Use a bit of that masculine and feminine energy, because when you have both, when you have 50-50, you can be confident, but as well as respect yourself and not go as wild. Because I mean, as well, like thoughts bring things, like thoughts become your reality. So if you're singing, I'm a wine on his dick, dine on his dick, you're gonna do that, you know. And then she's saying, you know, I've got 5 men, 6 men, 7 men, 8. You're gonna have
and you're there boasting about yes, I've got these men on the go. Okay, so it's okay to be a hoe now.
Is it? Are you not going to mention your STDs now? No. You're not. Okay.
Yeah.
You're not going to mention abortions? No, you don't have that. No. Cool, no. You're not going to mention all the bad things. You're just going to spread it out. Like, spread your legs, spread it out.
Yeah, just bust it open. Yeah.
It's not good, guys. And as well, sexual energy. Oh my days. People don't understand how you can just switch energies with someone.
Soul ties.
That's it.
The soul ties.
It's real.
You need to be careful who you're giving your
Has that ever happened to you?
Yeah.
What energy did you take?
Demonic.
Tell me what energy you took.
Demonic energy. Listen, spazzing. That's what I'm saying. Spazzing. I'm not here for it. I'm not here for this. I've got the right soul in my life to give me my soul is tied to the right person right now, and that's what it's staying. Okay.
This is it. I mean, I've learned it the bad way. You know, like I believe that purposely exchanging energy is real and stuff like that, but I didn't think I would be exchanging it that much. And because, for example, if I'll give you the simplest example, I was having casual sex with this guy once, and he was a drug dealer.
Yeah.
Do not judge me. It was casual sex. I had nothing. Again, women can switch off emotions. We're not having sex emotionally with these people. We can do it like men. We've got the masculine energy. We just turn it on and be like, wow, I have no feelings, and I'm going to have sex, and it means nothing, and I'm just going to leave, and that's it. But anyway, I've done that a couple times, and all of a sudden, I am selling drugs.
You're selling drugs?
I'm selling drugs. And this guy has nothing to do with it.
No way.
And it's like I didn't even search for it. I didn't even ask for it. It come to me. Like people like drop this, do that. I was like, yeah, how much? And then all of a sudden I was doing things I didn't even want to ever do. And then I realized later on that's what it was, because it was in that season. And as soon as I stopped having sex with this man, disappeared.
Oh, so you feel like he
gave me the drug dealer energy.
Yeah. What gives someone the right to put a person in that category without knowing their backstory? Which we do on Instagram. We always do it.
People always do it, yeah.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna lie. When I first saw the snippet, I was ready to type some fire, and then I was like, you know what? Let me watch this interview, and let me see the backstory, because there's no way this girl lost count of the amount of men that she slept with at the age of 13 out of nowhere. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's something has happened, and when I watched it, like, I had a whole different respect for Morgan.
Yeah, I mean, a big up to her as well for coming out and just saying those things, because a lot of people will shy away from, like women, we tend to, every time we get asked about our body count, we would always lower it. I mean, I wouldn't personally, but I know that a lot of people do, and then we get judged on it and whatnot. That's why we do it. And I feel like it's not fair as well that, you know, men are classed to be a hoe and they are like legends if they are, and then women, again, it's like this war thing between them. But even if a man does this, it actually contributes to his trauma as well, because you don't know why he's doing it and you don't know why she's doing it. And again, it all has a cycle. So, for example, myself, I've been sexually abused as well as a child. So when I was growing up, I started having sex early, and I had a lot of partners as well as a child, because first thing, I was used to it. I thought it was normal. Second of all, I thought this is what I want, or this is like, I would be attracted to older men because the person that abused me would be an older man and stuff like that. So again, it's a cycle. It's all about understanding, and because it kept repeating, and the thing is, every time I thought about the abuse, another abuse would occur. It's like your thoughts would gravitate this thing again. Your thoughts become your reality. What you think about, you bring about, and it's really the honest truth. And then, because I was thinking about being sexually assaulted, I would then get raped by my best friend, you know, and then another thing would happen and another thing would happen, and it would continue to grow, and then I would suffer. But then I kind of took a step back and I said, what's going on? Why can't I take responsibility for this? And then I did, and I learned my lesson. It's all about forgiveness. Once you forgive this person and you understand the past, and maybe understand that, why did they rape you? Maybe they were raped. And I worked in mental health for a long time, and I've been talking to rapists, I've been talking to paedophiles, and I understand their backstory. And actually, all of them had something, they either seen it, experienced it, or witnessed it, like sexual abuse in some sort of way, where as they grow up, it's normalized to them and they still think it's normal, you know, and they go out into the world and spread their trauma. It's because they're still holding on to it. Once you experience trauma, you're either the victim or the abuser. You choose one of the two. So the person that, you know, brings it to you always understands that people's actions come from their experiences. You need to forgive to forget, and there is no other way around it. Once I've forgiven, once I've forgotten, I didn't think about it, and then my relationships with men become beautiful. Like everything that I've ever wanted have happened, you know, and nothing ever reoccurred, but I had to let it go. Yeah. So I think that's the big lesson. Again, it's like people's actions come
this is coming from you as a
experience.
therapist speaking to these people. To me, like, that is wild.
Yeah.
Like, if you was my daughter, and that happened, I'm going jail. I don't care about your backstory. I don't care what you have to tell me. You do that to my child. That's my child, my baby.
Of course.
Is now gonna grow up being traumatized, being overly sexually active because, like, this is what I'm worth. This is what you've taken away my child's innocence.
Yeah.
You haven't given her the chance to explore that herself. Like, okay, I'm gonna lose my virginity to the one I love, or whatever. You've taken that away from her. Like, for me, that can't happen. Like, I wouldn't be able to stomach that. So for you, you're a very strong person to even be thinking about, like, what's their backstory.
Yeah, but just remember, back in the day, I wasn't a strong person. Back in the day, I was different, you know, and I would turn to different things like recreational drugs. I would try and forget this sort of thing.
And drug dealing.
Oh, that's another story. That's another story. But yeah, no, like, so I think, you know, it just depends. I know it sounds weird, right? But I'm kind of glad everything happened to me. Like,
it's
all my
made
trauma.
You who you are now.
Yeah, that's one thing. And two thing, I can help other people that have gone through this, and I can give them some methods that really help me and made these things not reoccur. A lot of people that have experienced trauma and abuse have always said that it's repeated itself. It's happened again and again and again. Yeah. It's because you keep thinking about it. It's because you keep thinking about that past, and this past is bringing that baggage, is coming along in your present and into your future. You're literally producing a similar future because of that thinking.
And that's true, because in the interview she does, like, basically every man that has been in her pathway has abused her. And it's like, they're not all the same person. How has every single person abused you? It's
the frequency of that energy. It's like, I have been abused, I have been abused, I have been this, I have been that, and then it just comes to you. But once you kind of forgive, forget, send them love, no matter how hard this is, I'm not saying you forgive them and call them up like, hi, let's hang out, let's have a coffee. It's not like that. It's you're literally forgiving them for your own mental benefit. It's for yourself. And then you can move forward with your life. And then you think of your perfect match. You become that perfect match, and that perfect match is attracted to you. It comes to you naturally. You don't even have to try and look for love. Just become who you want to attract, and it will come to you.
Yeah. So from your past, like, is that one of the reasons why you became a therapist?
No.
Like, was you looking for, I need to find out why? Like,
it is so weird. I feel like at a young age, I realised how the brain works. And it's not just because of that. There's been other things in my life. There's been physical abuse, emotional abuse. There's been, like, even the head teacher used to bully me. Like, the only student, like, you know, in my primary school. And it kind of, like, the cycle continued and continued. And it was eventually until I lost all my hair. I was bald completely. I had no eyelashes, no eyebrows. I looked like a chemo
for stress.
patient. Yeah, it was really bad. And then I lost all my confidence. Then I lost a will to live. You know, as a young child, you know, at the age of like 13, 14, 15, you want to look like a woman, even though you're a child. It's that age that you want to experience makeup, hair,
in school,
this, that.
Everyone's doing their little bits.
Now imagine looking like a boy. You ain't gonna like it, you know, and people trying to bully you. This person's bullying you. This person's assaulting you. You go back home and there's this person that was assaulting you all your life, and then it's just a continuous stress. And then I had diseases that would follow me up. You know, it would be like chronic fatigue, chronic respiratory diseases, heart diseases, just so many things, all because of stress. And then I had to realize how the brain actually worked. Then when I took a step back, and as a young child, I didn't know about affirmations. I didn't know about anything that's going on right now. I kind of all figured it out myself. And when I did, I thought, wow, this brain works in crazy different ways, and you just have to figure out this method.